Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryland Darling Show. I haven't done the review yet. Woke up late. Did not have a nice sleep. Had horrible cramps. So, today we are looking at a blue ink. This is from Jacques Herbin, Bleu Ocean. Thanks go out to the OC Pen Club for providing the ink for today's review. How is everyone doing today? Actually, I better start the proper way. Is it Blue Ocean or Ocean Blue? Blue Ocean. Kind of a blurply colored ink. Oops, I just realized something. This is probably... No, it's public. Okay, good. Okay. Oops. Okay, this is a shimmering ink. This is from Jacques Herbin, 1670 line. Oh, it's like a purple. That's not blue at all. I mean, unless my eyes are failing me. So, how is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? What's going on in the world? Anything new and exciting? Alright, that needs to dry. Let's start the review. Today's pen we will be using the Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya version 2 with an Ultra Flex nib. So I have some bad news. I went out yesterday looking for mead. Can't find it. Can't find normal mead anymore. So that's too bad. They only have the 5-star stuff. Which is fine. We still have 5-star. But I might have to wait till the end of August to get mead. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Okay. We can start the review now. Oops. Just try. Yeah, let's try. Well, this ink has lots of water resistance, so that's nice. Okay, so I think that we're going to go in reverse order today. Okay, let's take a look at this ink. Oh wow, this has lots of gold shimmer in it. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on, yesterday was Quebec midnight, excuse me. I'll be right back. Yesterday's ink washed out really nice, so that's great. I always like when an ink washes out really nice. Get this out of my way. Okay, here is our ink of the day. Very nice, very nice. Lots of gold shimmer. Here is our ink swatch. Water resistance test shows that it does have some water resistance. I might consider using this on the outside of an envelope. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. There is a dark spot in the middle of this ink, and of course the gold shimmer stayed behind. But then there is this purple bit on the outside, and then there's light blue on the outside of that. Isn't that cool? That just looks really cool. And here is our ink painting of the day. Very reminiscent of a cosmos. Super cool looking, I think. Okay, let's do a little writing test. This is the Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya version 2 with the Ultraflex nib. And this is Alright, let's take a look and see if we can use this as a calligraphy ink. Shake this up. Make sure that the shimmer is well incorporated. This is oh, what am I doing? Beautiful for doing dip pen calligraphy with. Slightly It's great for doing flourishes. It's great for using with dip pens. So, can you use it with a dip pen? Definitely. Should you use it with a dip pen? I mean, if you have a fountain pen, that should be sufficient, right? But you can see that the two colors are totally different. I'm busy. If I bring up the lights, you can definitely see that the two shades are totally different. This is done with a fountain pen, and this is done with a dip pen. The fountain pen has a wider base than a wider tipping than the dip pen calligraphy does. So it will definitely change the color that goes down. Something to think about. Okay, let's do this review before somebody else decides to call me that I don't want to talk to. There are 3 people that are allowed to call me. That's it. Okay, so let's go in reverse order. All right. This is original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of spread, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Now the Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya is a very wet pen. If you use a finer pen, like a fine, extra fine, finer medium, you may have a different, your mileage may vary. This is a J&B copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. There is no feathering, no bleeding, but heavy ghosting. Alright, this is Akabe cross-section pad. I don't really see any feathering. Little tiny bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oops, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, there, that's better. This is HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is 5-star made, feather like a chicken, bled to the page. This is Mead, wide roll notebook paper, feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Oxford notebook paper, no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. CVS caliber notebook paper, no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is Sheffield home paper goods. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. U-style notebook paper, feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Buffet handmade paper from Italy, feather like a chicken, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper, feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM, tiniest bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is the Nanami 7C 68 GSM Tomaway River. Beautiful shimmer. Little bit of shading. No bleeding. A little tiny bit of ghosting. This is Apica 81.4 GSM. A little bit of shading. No bleeding and barely any ghosting. This is True Red composition book from Staples.com. I went to Staples yesterday. They still have this paper. But feather like a chicken, bled to the page. This is Up and Up Wide Rule composition book from Target.com. Went there yesterday. They still have this paper. Nice shimmer. No feathering. Tiny micro bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. This is Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. A little bit of feathering, bleeding, and ghosting. This is Clairefontaine 90 GSM. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is B7 Bulky 75 GSM. Nice shimmer, no feathering. Tiny bit of bleed through, a little bit of ghosting. This is Oxford Optic Paper 90 GSM. A little bit of feathering, bleeding, and ghosting. This is Maramon. Hi Maria, how are you doing today? We haven't seen you in a little while. How you been? How you been? This is Maramon Nemosity 80 GSM Dark Red. A little bit of shimmer. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Okay. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Beautiful shimmer. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Bad, but getting better. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope whatever's going on that you'll make it through it. And just remember, if it's not over, then there's still tomorrow. Alright, this is Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. There's no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. I hope so. I think we all have it within us to get through anything that is put before us. This is 52 GSM Tomaway River. Ooh, look at that shimmer. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Sorry, let me try that again. No bleeding, no ghosting. This is Midori MD paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I think I'm getting sick. This is Leuchtturm 1917. A little bit of shimmer. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I know. For the last 2 days in a row, in the middle of the night, I have gotten like really stuffy nose. Which doesn't usually happen to me. I've been really snuffly lately. But I'll be alright. This is Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Fabriano Eco-Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. And if it does end up that I am getting sick, I have full faith in the medical community. The medical community will take care of me and get me all doped up on all the things. This is Moleskin 70 GSM. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. This is Field Notes Journal. A little bit of spread, bled through the page. This is super lightweight, Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering, normal amount of ghosting. This is lightweight, Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And last but not least, this is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Wow. Alright. Move these out of the way. Oof. Let's do a comparison panel. I need to put that away. Okay, let's take a look at some comparisons to this ink. This is definitely another Blurple ink, where it looks kind of blue, it looks kind of purple. So hopefully we can go through some of these inks and see if any of them compare to this ink. Shall we start with the medium blue inks? The dark blue inks. Well, we'll just go through, shall we? No. Sumer, Nitrogen, Florida Blue, Mediterranean, Capri, Food Color, Cali Inks, Tropical Blue, Primary Blue, Sky High, Ruri, Pullman Sapphire, Bernanke Blue, Freedom of the Starry Skies, Konagi, Baltimore Canyon, Radiant, Kensington. Ooh, this one's kind of close. Robert Louis Stevenson, South Seas Blue, Blue Bonnet, Simone, Konpeki. Arctic Blast is also kind of close, but it's a diamine ink. And this has bluish shimmer. Sheen Machine is kind of close. Ooh, Venta Inks Cosmos is also kind of close. Thunderbolt is kind of close. Bay State Blue is kind of close. Asagao is kind of... Ao Blue, now that's like hitting the nail on the head right there. And Cross Blue. Let's look at some dark blues. No. Midnight Blue, Blue Velvet Cake, Diatomite Stock Blue, Cenote, Bloody Brexit, Maureen is kind of close, Colorverse Cat is kind of close, DC Super Show Blue is really close, minus the shimmer, Saltire, Ruby Blues, Timeless Blue. No. Columbia Blue Copper, maybe. Stars and Stripes, maybe. No. Sheen Machine. Skull and Roses. Blue Blood. Upon a Star. Stargazer, Noodler's Midnight Blue. This one's kind of close. Gosh, this one has a lot of them in close. No, 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 no. Ooh, Shocking Blue is kind of close. No, and no. I don't think I'll have any gray blues, but you never know. No, none of those. Okay. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you thinking thoughts about getting a blue ink? I guess depending on the paper that you use would determine if you want it to bleed through or not. I mean, or what pen you're going to use on it. If you use a relatively dry pen, you might find that it doesn't bleed through certain papers. Or if you use a very wet pen like I do, the Fountain Pen Revolution Himalaya version 2, with an Ultraflex nib, you may have a little trouble with some papers. Well, that's all I have for today. Go check out the links in the doobly-doo. Today is one of the last days to save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique, so you have until tomorrow. If you've been saving pennies, go check out and save 10% off in the link in the doobly-doo. That's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. Looking for a blue with a silver sparkle, but a real blue with sparkles, maybe a shimmer-tastic line. Well, what silver sparkle? There's the 1670 line, which is gold shimmer, and then there is the 1798 line, which I believe is the gold shimmer. 1798. Oops, my 1798. The Kyanite Juna Paul has silver shimmer in it, which is like a true blue. It's like a dark blue. It's like a dark-ish blue with silver shimmer. I have a review on that on my channel too, so go check it out. This is more of a blurply blue than a true blue. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Have a great day. Oka love you, bye.